Welcome to Breaking Fears.
Hey, happy Friday, everyone in the YouTube world. It's your man Rico again with another video. We're going to continue this video. Actually, not this video, but we're going to continue from the last video I had showing my family trip or journey to Africa to find the roots, my family roots, which I'm not really finding our family roots, but basically to connect with my ancestors that were there and then brought over to, not brought, but kidnapped or enslaved and brought over to the U.S. for that purpose. So with that being said, I'm going to continue with some of the clips that we've took and share them with you with our journey back to the motherland and to reconnect with our ancestors back in Africa. So with that being said, let's look at some of the clips. So we're at the Lemon Hill Resort, and we're off the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean. Beautiful. There's the resort.
This is the Asemanso ancestral riverside, the very last place our ancestors, who were enslaved in the chains and shackles, were brought to for their last ever bath before they were sent to the dungeons at Cape Coast Elmina and the various ones along the coast before shipping them out of this place. Asemanso stand in as one of the largest slave markets here in Ghana. In all, Ghana has about 63 of the slave markets. We have Salaka and Samo. Journey that our ancestors will have to walk. It took them over 80 to 90 days to walk from there to get here. Many of them were fed to wild animals to trade their ways through the park. A lot more of them went through several processes. They were very angry,
So what I forgot to do is film the memorial wall of return. That's these of what we just signed. So that's what this is. Memorial wall of return. Hello everyone, we're at African Safari here in Africa, in Ghana. These are just like little, not sure what these are, to be honest with you, I'm not gonna even lie. That's a nice little, really nice hotel. It's a hotel resort. I don't know what this area is either. Oh, this is where the restrooms are. We're going to the water sports and pool area. All these right here are like hotel rooms that people could stay in. I think they're resident for the residents. Just trying to take a short little video here just so everybody can see what's going on here at the resort. So you could do, right now we can't do it, but you could do horseback riding, peacock. Here's the horses. He's not spreading his thing yet, but you'll see it in our other video.
There's the horses. This is in Africa. Beautiful Africa. Come. You're missing out if you don't come to your home. Find out what's going on. See the boat in the background. I'll film more. So at the resort, we have these horses. Well, not we, but the resort has these horses. And they're mean. But they're here. When they're not mean, we're supposed to be able to ride them. Well, right now they said they had to give them some temperament shots to calm them down. There's a white one, but I don't know where he's at. He went somewhere else. Yep, horses. So I did notice these guys over here, but they've also got like these little donkeys or mules. Because I don't think they're baby horses, but they look more like mules. So I'm here. We're almost at the end of our trip here in Ghana. I had made a mistake in a video that I was filming for you guys, but the dungeon that we went to in Cape Coast, the size of the male dungeon, I think there were like 3 of them. The size of the male dungeon is about 530 square feet. 530 square feet per dungeon, where the slaves had to be in there while they were basically living in their own feces, and it was just nasty. Think about it, 530 square feet, and you have what, between 500 to 1,000 slaves in each cell, in each dungeon. 530 square feet. The poop in the dungeon was like it was almost a foot in height. When they excavated it, it was calcified. But when they dug it up to get to the brick, the original brick was about a foot high. So imagine these guys sleeping in this stuff, sitting in this stuff. It's just nasty. So in the female dungeon, it was a separate dungeon, or not dungeon, I won't say dungeon, because the males, they were underground, under a church. It was just nasty. The a-holes built a church over the dungeon. That's where they slept. The females slept above ground. Their square footage, again, it could be between 500 to 1,000 of them in this area. Around 840 square feet. 840 for the females. The females were not supposed to be taken, but because the guards and the people that stayed there for months without their wives, they did take the females because they used them, they raped them, they made them serve them. It's horrible. It was horrible. Same thing, they slept in the feces, and this is nasty. They treated us worse than animals. They really treated us worse than animals. Come to Africa. Come to Africa. See here for yourself. It's beautiful here. I feel at peace. I feel at home. Come back. Thanks. And the little lizard thing decides to come out here and stand with me. Watch what's going on. This little lizard thing. It just came out here. And it's looking at me. I don't know why it's looking at me, but it's looking at me.